Did you know that YouTube watch time is one of the highest ranking factors on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to explain what watch time really is, some optimization tips, and also how to track your watch time. Hello, my name is Herman Drost from drostdesigns.com. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, then I thank you very much for being a subscriber, and you can hit the bell notification to get future notifications about future uploads. So I want to welcome everybody here. Good to see you, firewalls. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the what watch time is, referring to YouTube, and I'm going to give you some optimization tips, and also going to talk about how you can track your watch time. So okay, I'm going to go straight into my presentation, then I'll take some questions at the end. Please don't just ask to subscribe to your channel, because try to respect what other people are here. So what exactly is watch time? Watch time is actually the amount of time that a viewer spends watching your videos. So if they watch it all the way through, you'll get 100% watch time, and that will actually definitely help with ranking your videos. And so if they just watch just maybe 30 seconds of your video, say a 5-minute video, then that's not going to be a very high watch time, and it'll be a hard time to get your videos to rank. So the object of getting a good watch time is that you want to keep people engaged, and also that you can keep them engaged all the way through the video. Good to see you, Stanley. Love your advice. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Firewolf. So let's see what YouTube says about watch time. It says, this was in 2012 where they talked about watch time. They said that we use watch time as a metric in our algorithm for suggesting videos. The algorithm prioritizes videos that lead to longer overall watch time or viewing sessions rather than the videos that get more clicks. So that means that if you have a short video and gets like thousands of clicks, that's not going to do as well as a video that gets a longer watch time and gets fewer clicks. So if viewers watch your video beyond the first click, then those videos are more likely to be suggested and also more often. Firewall says, how do you get people to watch your videos? Well, you have to first identify a good keyword phrase that people are entering into search engines. So always bring up the example like how to train your dog. That's probably put that in the YouTube search box, and you get a whole bunch of suggestions there. So that's the first part. And then creating a good video, creating an engaging video, and then also sharing that video on different social media sites that you have, and groups and forums related to your niche. So that way you'll start building up your audience. So so what YouTube says about creating having a good watch time, basically translated, means that the more watch time you have, then that means you'll have more people suggesting your particular videos. So the next question is, how do you optimize your videos to increase the watch time? Well, number one is actually creating a compelling title. So generally what I do is just, as I said before to Firewolf, is putting your main keyword phrase or main keyword in the YouTube search box. Then up will come a suggested bunch of phrases. So you can use those to put in your title, because that's what people are searching for. And if you don't use that, then at least put it in the beginning of your title, and then you can maybe add a few words at the after it to make it more compelling. Oh, hi Sam, good to see you. Thank you for doing this. Says, I'm a dog trainer, need help to increase my YouTube activities. That's good. Yeah, interesting to mention about dog training. So yeah, that's a pretty competitive niche. You can see there's a ton of people that are interested in dog training and pets, etc. So that's definitely a powerful niche to be in. So yeah, I would suggest looking for low competitive keyword phrases, so you don't go after those keyword phrases that everybody else is going after. So probably how to train dogs is going to be one of the most popular keyword phrases, but maybe how to train your dog not to bite or pee or on the carpet, probably is going to have less competition. So yeah, looking for those keyword phrases. One tool I've mentioned before is answerthepublic.com, and that gives you, put your keyword phrase in there, and it'll spit out, hundreds of suggestions about different questions that people ask about that particular keyword, and then you can, just create videos based upon the questions that they suggest. So yeah, creating a compelling title is definitely a great way to at least grab people when they first see your video. And the second one is creating a descriptive thumbnail. So so you want to create a thumbnail that gets people to click. So if it has a busy background or has a lot of text on the thumbnail, that's going, it doesn't get people to click on the thumbnail. So what you want to do is create a simple thumbnail, but maybe put your face in there, or if you're dog training, you can put a picture of a nice dog in there. Then maybe on the second half, you can have a nice, like a solid background, and then put your maybe 2 or 3 big words in there. So the thumbnail is going to show up in the search engines and on mobile devices. So you definitely want to, a thumbnail is definitely a way to, you want to get the first click, and that actually goes from your particular thumbnail. Good to see everybody from TB from Lithuania. Good to see you. So use least popular keywords. I'd say not least popular, but less competitive keywords. So the idea is to get use less competitive keywords, but they're still getting some search traffic. So if you find that less competitive keyword, you can put it into the Google Keyword Planner, or use something what I do, the Google extension Keywords Everywhere, put it into there, and you'll see the search volume from there. And the other thing to do is to just put it into the YouTube search box, and then look at the top 10 videos to see what kind of channels are competing with that particular keyword. And if there's nobody that has that exact title in their video, that means it's a good one to go after. And especially if they get a lot of traffic, a lot of views and interaction on their videos, that's a good sign that that particular keyword phrase is going to get you some traffic. So those are just some tips to start off, how to get that traction in the beginning. But the thumbnail is definitely what's going to give you the first click going over to your videos. So from there, you need a good title, and then create an engaging video. Oh, good to see you, Alex. What do you think niche YouTube channel about one topic only versus community channel with different videos on different days? Your opinion, thanks. Well, I'd say it's good to stick actually with one niche, but if you have say some different related topics to that niche, I'd say put them in a playlist. So if you're starting off brand new, then yeah, just stick to one particular niche, and then if you have a variety of interests, put them into different playlists. But if you've got an established channel, I would say still use playlists, because you've built up authority with that channel. And then say if you're switching over to a completely different niche, then you want to let your subscribers know that you're starting a different interest, but ideally stay on the same channel. Jesse Stanley says, Jesse Stanley, thank you for that tip. Twitter has worked good for me, so that's a good tip. So yeah, if you're using social media, I think Twitter is good to put your link in there, or even put even better is put a picture in there, an image in there, so that attracts people when they first come onto Twitter. And somebody says that the gaming Duke says 7 viewers and with only 17,000 views. Well, that sounds pretty good. So the third one I was talking about was, as far as increasing watch time, is to create a playlist. So with your playlist, you want to create a series of videos. So we're talking about dog training. Say one of your playlists would be how to train the dog not to bite, and then create a playlist that just has that title, has a good thumbnail, is optimized for that particular phrase, and then create a series of videos that's all about how to train your dog not to bite. Maybe create, you can address, say come up with 10 questions that people ask about, what do you do when a stranger comes to the house? How can you stop the dog from biting the stranger? So you can create 10 questions and then do 10 videos, then put all those related videos into a playlist, and then with that playlist you want to create a nice thumbnail for that playlist. Then also be able to optimize a playlist by putting a nice description, what your playlist is all about. And then also you want to, you can actually also add a short description to each video that's in the playlist. So if you click on the video that's in that playlist, it allows you to add a description to each video in that playlist, and that helps Google and YouTube to push your videos out there. And there's two different types of playlists. There's a regular playlist and an official playlist. So good to see you, Godwin. The official playlist is what YouTube tends to promote. So I would say, try to create an official playlist rather than a regular playlist, and then that seems to get more traction than the regular playlist. And one quick tip about playlists: if you're just starting off a channel, then you won't have many videos. But if you want to grow your channel, you can actually put videos in there from other channels. Let's say like your competitors have a very good videos that get a lot of traction. So maybe you put one video in your playlist, and then the rest of your playlist you're putting videos in there from your competitors that have videos that get a lot of traction. So that means when somebody goes onto that playlist, they're starting off, say watching your first introductory video to your playlist, and then they go to another channel and they watch all the videos on their playlist or on their channel, but you get credit because the session time, and that's what is called a session watch time, starts off with your video and then actually continues with them watching videos from other channels. Good to see you, Sketchbook. And Goblin says, would you consider a channel of 227 subscribers that accumulated over 22,000 minutes? Good. Usually average all around 4,000 minutes a month. That sounds good. I'd probably have to check your analytics to see that, but I would look at I'll talk about this a little bit later, but look at your audience retention reports and look at the percentage viewed and the average view duration. So if the average view duration is above 50%, that means that you're doing higher than other videos of the same length actually that are on your channel. So that means your video has a higher percentage viewed than other channels that have the same length. So check those stats, but that sounds pretty good. Jay-Z Stanley says, what's a good way to get my original music heard? Well, I would say, create, if you're using it in your videos, that's a good way to edit it, put it in your own videos when you're creating them. And then you can also mention at the end, the music in this video was done by Jay-Z Stanley. If you're interested in purchasing the music, then click my link or click the link in the description. So I would mention it in your video and also mention it in your description. Sketchbook says, would you put your video in front in that playlist with others? Yeah, definitely. Even if you don't have a playlist, then you could create an introductory video that introduces the topic of your playlist, and then just add videos after that from other channels. So that's a way you're kind of building up your channel. But they start off their session time with the first video on your playlist, which is actually yours, which introduces the content, and then they just continue watching video. They binge watch other videos, but you get credit. YouTube rewards you because they started off watching your video, and then they're watching consecutive videos on other channels. And Golden says, my minutes jumped up because I started live streaming. Hey, good for you. Congratulations. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to do live streaming because, it's kind of fearful, it's kind of scary. But when I first started, I thought it was kind of scary. But once you do it, you kind of overcome that fear, and you just focus on your message and don't focus on, what you sound like, what you look like, what you're wearing, etc. But just, focus on your message. And Sarah says, how long did it take you to get over 17,000 subscribers? Well, actually, my channel started off in 2006, I think it was, but I didn't really know the power of YouTube at that time. I was doing web design as a business, and so I was just uploading videos every now and again. But probably in the last 2 or 3 years, I think, I kind of started uploading videos about twice a week for the last 2 years, and that's where I saw a huge amount of growth. So I guess the lesson in that is to upload videos on a consistent basis. So YouTube rewards upload frequency and consistency. So I think the biggest factor, and I mentioned this in how to get 10,000 subscribers, the biggest factor was actually consistency. So I guess it's like a TV series. You're kind of continually uploading videos on a consistent basis, whether you do it once a week, twice a week, once a month, etc. Then the best is to be consistent. But I would say, yeah, 17,000 subscribers. I think last year I was 10, so I'm up to 7 now. So I've incorporated live streaming, so now I'm doing about 3 or 4 videos a week. So yeah, consistency is the big thing. Live streaming is amazing. Yep, just be yourself. Yep, let's try not to be somebody else. First Four House says, I'm in property education. Would you suggest a live stream on YouTube or Facebook or both? If so, how? I definitely do YouTube because, once you do your live stream, then and you focus on a particular keyword phrase, then that video is going to be you do it once, and then your video is going to be working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for years to come. So the beauty of YouTube is that it's a search engine. So if people are searching for, say, a video on your property about property, property tutorial, and people keep finding that from all over the world for every day, or they come across your video, then you've done the work once, and it's going to work for you forever, as long as your channel is up there. With Facebook, it's not a search engine, so that means you do your video there. You might unless you do a video ads campaign or something like that, then once you do your video there, then it's not a search engine, so it's not searchable. So, but if you can do both, that's good. You can do it. You can do it on YouTube. Then just download the video that you've live streamed from YouTube and upload it to Facebook, and there you've got 2 videos. I think you can actually do. I was looking at that this morning. I think Wirecast. If you Google Wirecast, I think Wirecast.com, then you can live stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. But I think to Subscribe to that, I think, costs you like $400 or $500. So I don't know if that's worth it, but I would say just stick to the first tip. Do it first on YouTube, then download it and upload it to Facebook. Mr. H channel, you missed my comments. Okay, take a look at that. Trying to look at, yeah, sorry about the missing your comments there. Okay, I'm just going up to the top here again. Use my thumb to scroll here, so be patient while I go through these comments. Just have a look here. Okay, Sadia says, should we still upload videos even though the boycott of advertisers for monetization's going on? Yeah, just keep doing it. I'm sure those advertisers will come back. I've seen my revenue go down a little bit, but it's coming back up again. Mr. H Channel says, hello, how are you? Are you from Rhode Island? Oh, Mr. H Channel says he's from Rhode Island, Greece. Yeah, good to see you. Please look at my channel, let me know something. Oh, Mr. H Channel, just a caveat there. My internet has disappeared today for some reason, but so I'm just doing the data plan on my phone, so I won't be able to do that today, but maybe next week. Will you? Film News says, will YouTube be forever as a career option from India? Yeah, I think so. It's well, about career option. I mean, main thing is that you can turn it into a career and make money from it. Fisher House said, excellent advice. Okay, Angelique, I think that's your name. How do I write on my customized thumbnail, or am I'm just 3 months on YouTube? Yeah, when you create a customized thumbnail, you have to do it in graphics, in a graphics editor. And I'd say the easiest one is canva.com. Just go there and then click on the tab that says more, and you'll go to YouTube, and then you'll be able to create a thumbnail there. And one tip when using Canva, when you use their particular images, they charge you for the image, but you can actually switch the image that they use on their templates with your own image, from your computer, and then you won't be charged. So you can use all their design, the fancy graphics and fancy text, etc. And if you use their images, they're going to charge you $1 or something like that. But you can switch that dollar image, in that particular design with your own image, and then you don't get charged. So you can use, they have fancy text in there. You can switch the text and switch the graphics. So yeah, Canva is a great tool. I use something called YouTube Slicer for my thumbnails. It's very easy thing to use, but I think Canva is a great alternative for that. Okay, I'm just going to go through the rest of the points on my how to increase watch time on the YouTube algorithm. So you talked about thumbnails, and then we talked about the playlists. So yeah, one thing is that you might want to also experiment with shorter videos and longer videos. Seems to be that if you can keep people watching for a longer time, then YouTube will reward you, for that. So one tip along those lines is that you could actually, if you have a series of short videos, say like 2-minute videos, then you can combine several of them together to make a longer video, and that'll, if you can keep people watching with, say you have three two-minute videos, you can combine them together in your video editing software, and then make it into like a 10-minute video, and see if you get a better watch time from that longer video. So I wouldn't do that with every video, but it's just a tip to experiment with the watch time. And one thing along those lines is that when you look at your competitor, if you look at a keyword phrase and then you put it into the YouTube search box, look at those videos that are in the top 10 and see how long are those videos. If they're like 10 minutes long, the top 10 are like 10 minutes long, then you might want to think about doing a 10-minute video of a length that's 10 minutes long, and instead of maybe doing a 3-minute video, and to compete with them. Mr. H Channel says, very happy to see you today after a long time, but I'm not happy also because you don't see something about my YouTube channel. Yeah, I won't be able to see the channel today because my internet is out, so definitely next week. Life in the Philippines says, how do you make the graphics when you say click on the subscribe box? That subscribe box, yeah, I got that from a membership site that the person that owns that produced those graphics, motion graphics, but you can actually get them made from Upwork.com, or even maybe go to Fiverr and do a search in there. So yeah, I just got those as a part of the subscription that I was part of there. Jesse Stanley says, great video. I have learned so much from you. Thank you very much. Life in the Philippines says, what's the easiest way to set up a live stream? Well, just go to one of my videos on the channel. I think it's, if you go to my homepage of my channel, then you'll see a whole playlist there on how to live stream from your mobile phone. So I would check that out, and basically, with a mobile phone, you just, as long as you got the internet and you got the YouTube app and you got 1,000 subscribers, you can go live on your mobile phone. So all you have to do is just go live from the YouTube app, and you're good to go. So number 4 in how to increase your watch time on your videos is add call to actions. So you can do this with cards, end screens, and with graphics. So adding cool graphics, adding cards, and end screen at the end is a good way to increase the interaction on your videos. And one tip about that is, like, if you look at your audience retention reports, then you'll find that if there's a dip after a few minutes, you might want to put a card in there that goes to a popular video or a popular playlist on your channel. So that will improve your watch time. Sam says, can I go live with only 50 subscribers on a laptop? Yes, you can, but you have to use the, you can't do the mobile phone, but you could use the YouTube live events. So you just go into your channel watch page, channel page, then go to live streaming, and then go to live events. And oh, hi Red Rocket, good to see you. Yeah, go to live events, and you can actually do a live stream from your computer, from your laptop or desktop. And the good thing about that is that it's actually using Google Hangouts on air. And you can actually also share your screen from there. Whereas mobile, you can't really share your screen. So yeah, so definitely, even if you have 0 subscribers, you can still do live streams from your computer, or from your desktop or your laptop. So yeah, tags. I mentioned tags, and then number 6. What we're talking about here today is the YouTube watch time algorithm and how to increase the watch time on your videos. If any of you haven't subscribed to my channel, just make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get a notification about future live streams, just hit the bell notification, and you'll get notified about future live streams. And also want to invite you to, I've set up a Facebook group to how to grow your audience and get more views and subscribers. So definitely go to, I think I put a link in the description, but it's at facebook.com/ /groups Tube Video Bootcamp. That's Tube Video Bootcamp. Tube Video Bootcamp. So I think I have a link to that in the description. So you're all invited to participate in that group. Life in the Philippines says live streams from laptop and desktop require software setup. No, they don't actually. All you need for the for the live stream on your desktop, if you do live events, then you don't need any software. But if you do the other live stream option, then you need all the complicated software. But if you use the Google Hangouts on Air, which is now called YouTube Live, then you'll be good to go. Sarah says, thank you very much. Very helpful today. You're welcome. And your gender says, your video is very helpful. Thank you very much. Jesse Stanley says, peace out, love. Good to see you. Okay, we're going to, let's moving forward to number 5 is optimizing your channel homepage. So, no, it's number 6 actually. So number 6, to increase watch time, is optimizing your channel homepage. And believe it or not, a lot of people actually come to your homepage and they want to know what your channel is all about. So that starts off with, at the top you'll see a channel banner. So you want to create a channel banner that tells people, what, when they first get there, what your channel is all about. And then you want to organize your channel homepage into sections, and then put your playlists. There's an option there. You can put your playlists into those sections, so you can create a section for each playlist. So, say if it was how to train your dog is the name of your channel, or your title of your channel. Then one playlist could be how to train your dog not to bite. So you put your one section. It can be a horizontal playlist, or it can be a horizontal section or a vertical section. And then another section could be how to train your dog to jump over a car or something like that. So I don't know how many sections you can create, but it might be 50, I don't know, but I would say at least put 5 or 6 sections. So when people come to the channel homepage, then they can binge watch your particular videos, your popular videos that are there. And so may also include a channel trailer for your first-time visitors. So those first-time visitors are the ones that are going to decide if they should subscribe to your channel or not. So you want to create a channel trailer that encapsulates or summarizes the content of your channel. So maybe a 60-second channel trailer, and then use the channel sections to optimize your channel homepage. Angel Unique says, thank you very much. You're always helpful. Thank you very much. Although I did not get name of the website because audio was breaking. Okay. Oh, okay. It's not a website. You're talking about the Facebook group. It's go to facebook.com/groups/Tube Video Bootcamp. That's Tube Video Bootcamp. Life in the Philippines says, what editing software do you use? I use ScreenFlow for the Mac. If you're using a PC, I would say Filmora is a great software. I think it's paid for, but you can also use iMovie for if you have a Mac. And what camera do you recommend for beginners? I just use my iPhone as iPhone camera that's used for shooting my videos. So, oh, thanks, Red Rock. Appreciate that. Just use your iPhone. Otherwise, that's all that I use. But if you want to get an expensive camera, go for it. But that's all you need these days. You're welcome. Number 7 is how to increase your watch time. There's also particular video techniques that you can use. And we were talking about, what video editor you use. So I use ScreenFlow, but any video editor, you want to try to edit out, the fluff that's in your video. So if you have a lot of ums and ahs, in your video, you want to edit those out. And so when people are watching your video, you want to keep them engaged. So you want to edit out the content that is extraneous or not really necessary. And this kind of keeps your video short and punchy and to the point. So definitely you want to, edit out the kind of extraneous content, and then create a compelling title, for your particular video. So that, as I mentioned before, using the search phrases that people enter in the search engines, you can use those because you know that people are using those phrases to find the content. And then also, if you want to direct viewers to more content, then use cards and end screens. And while they're watching the video, you can put a card in there. But don't use a card. Don't link to an external website during the meat of while you're presenting your content, because if, say, you're linking to an external source, that means that session time is going to end, and that watch time is going to end for your particular video. So you'll see. So if you're watching your YouTube analytics, you'll see a sharp drop off of the person clicking off to another external source. So if you put a card in there, do it to another video playlist, something that keeps them watching on YouTube. And the other point about video techniques is to also work on building up your subscriber base. So it seems, if you have loyal fans to your particular channel, that's a good thing, because loyal subscribers tend to be the ones that watch your new videos, and they tend to watch your videos that are, watch your video all the way through, rather than people that are sort of jumping in and out of your channel. So building up a big and loyal subscriber base is definitely a plus, because that means you have consistent viewing time and a loyal base of people that are watching your videos. So, and also your subscribers are the ones that are notified of new videos and about your playlists and your live streams. So definitely building up the subscriber base is a big benefit for increasing watch time. Life in the Philippines says, much respect to you, Herman. Thank you very much. Love your videos. Film News says, there's a drop in my AdSense revenue. Yeah, welcome. I find that too. Probably in the last couple of weeks I've seen a drop in revenue, and I think that's there's been kind of talk on the internet. A lot of advertisers pulled out of YouTube, but I would say they're coming back. So, and also it's this time of the year when the revenue of AdSense goes down, but it tends to go up again, a few months before Christmas, and especially around Christmas time and the beginning of the year. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, but try to just take a long-term view. Say like in 3 months, you definitely, as long as you keep on uploading new videos that people want to watch, then your AdSense revenue is going to continue to increase. But I wouldn't put all my eggs into one basket and just use AdSense for revenue, but definitely look at other revenue streams besides AdSense. I did a live stream, I think last week, a week before, on 21 different ways that you can generate revenue from YouTube. So you might want to take a look at that, so you're not relying on one revenue stream. So, and the other thing was, how do you track the watch time on your videos? That's the last point I wanted to make. So if you go into YouTube Analytics, you'll see your audience, you see the watch time report, and you see your audience retention reports. The Real Cisnik says, love your channel, thank you very much. So yeah, and if you want to increase the watch time, you also have to look at your YouTube Analytics and look at the stats there. So one of the stats is going into your watch time report. So if you go into your YouTube dashboard and then on the left side, I think it's on the left side, then click on the watch time reports, and under that you'll see the audience retention report. And these are, you'll see which videos have the low watch times and which ones have the the view through rate of those particular videos. And then if you see recurring dips or decreases on that audience retention report, that means that people are dropping off or leaving your video. So then you want to, what you want to do is actually add a card to your video on that drop-off point that goes to a very popular video or popular playlist, or try to put a graphic in there and maybe say, well, keep watching because I'm gonna let you know about a case study that illustrates the point I'm trying to make in this video. So find different ways to keep people engaged. So graphics, cards, that sort of thing. Life in the Philippines says, are you on a desktop or laptop or iPhone for the stream? Yeah, it's straight from my iPhone at this stage. So yeah, my internet's out, so I can't even use my computer. So I'm doing this on my cellular data plan on my phone. So that's and it goes out to the whole world, which is amazing. Couldn't do that a few years ago. So yeah, the audience, the watch time report. Yeah, thank you very much. Life in the Philippines says it looks good. So watch time report is a big one, and the other one in the YouTube analytics is the audience retention report. And then you can see which videos have the low watch times and the low view through rates. And you can see some recurring dips or decreases in your audience retention graph. And there may be a common reason why people are abandoning your videos. So yeah, take a look at your graph there. If you see a common reason for the dip in the graph, then you can work to improve your watch time. And I noticed that my average view duration is around 49-50%. So if you can get over 50%, I think that's really good. And if you look at your the average view duration, if that's over 50%, that means you're doing well. So yeah, just work on improving your watch time by looking at your analytics. And the other thing you look at is the audience engagement reports in your YouTube analytics. And so you can look at the, I think there's a tab there for comments and for likes, shares and cards and end screens. So you can actually look under your audience engagement reports and see what kind of engagement you're getting on your videos. And a new one they've added is the end screen engagement. So on your end screen, you have the option to put best for viewer, subscribe, and then linking to a playlist or another video. I find that the best for viewer, that's a way that YouTube sort of selects the best video for the particular person that's watching your video. So I would definitely use that in your end screens, so that YouTube selects the best video for the viewer that's watching your video, and then maybe link to a playlist, one of your popular playlists, so you get people to watch more of your videos, and then also link to your subscribe. So I put a subscribe button in there. So probably I would say you don't want to put too many calls to action on your video, because then it just ends up confusing people. So maybe 3 at the most, I would say. But even if you just have 1 call to action, it's probably better, because a person just has 1 option instead of 2 or 3 options. Something to experiment with. What good apps are there for keyword research other than the Google keyword search tool? Well, it's mostly just use the Google Keyword Planner tool, and then I would say there's a Chrome extension I use. It's called Keywords Everywhere, and that gives you the search volume for the keywords. So that's definitely a good one. And then somebody mentioned up here, let's see. TubeBuddy, yeah, actually, absolutely, yeah. TubeBuddy is a great extension. You can get a free subscription to that, and that'll tell you, it won't give you the search volume, but it'll tell you if that particular keyword phrase is worth going after. I wouldn't put too much credibility in it, because you still want to look at your competition and see, is that keyword phrase going to be very competitive, or is it too competitive? But the beauty about TubeBuddy is that it'll show you, you can look at the tags of your competitors and see if those tags are ranking, and you can also check your own tags and see which keywords and the tags that you're using are ranking on YouTube. So that's a great tool for that, and then also it also helps to do bulk uploads with your cards and end screens. So I think the free version is probably good enough, but I've got the pro version. I think it's about $9 per month, but it's up to you. But definitely check it out. I think you can just go to, if you want to check it out, you can go to, what have I got? I think it's isitebuild.com/TubeBuddy. I think that's what I've got there, but just, you go to tubebuddy.com, you'll find it there. And Alexander says, what apps would you recommend for YouTube except YouTube Studio? What apps would you recommend for YouTube except the YouTube Studio? Well, there is the YouTube Creator Studio app. TubeBuddy is another good one. And vidIQ is another good one, which I've used before, but now TubeBuddy has probably got more features. But I think, yeah, the TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Keywords Everywhere. In my keyword research video, I talked about the LSI graph for keyword research. So go to lsigraph.com and it'll give you alternative keywords that you can use for your keyword research. And then I mentioned before, answerthepublic.com, if you want to look at the questions that people ask about a particular keyword, is also a good one. Yeah, Keywords Everywhere is great for search volume. And let's see, do you suggest doing bulk or each new video? Let's see. Do you suggest doing bulk on each new video to all videos, or suggest people to watch it? I don't quite see what you mean. Maybe you can rephrase that. Do you suggest doing bulk on each new video? I don't know what you mean by bulk, but you can actually, if you go into your upload defaults in your YouTube channel, you can actually add, you can actually do a description in those defaults, and that'll go onto every video that you upload. So that'll save you adding your social media links, or particular links, or description that you add to each video. So just use your upload defaults, and that'll add particular description, or what you want to put in the description to each video that you upload, so you don't have to do it every time. Hey, Just Jay says, what do you think of okay, what do you think of retitling videos you've already made in order to attract more attention using better keywords? Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. If you're, say if a video is not getting much traction, not getting much traffic, you could definitely retitle it and retag it. If it's already doing well in search engines, I definitely would not retitle it or retag it. But yeah, if it's hasn't got many views, it's not doing very well, then I definitely re-optimize your particular video. And it's not, you probably, one thing about that is that you can, when you do retag it or retitle it, then I think, YouTube will re-index that video, and then they'll rank it accordingly. So one thing you'd also do to get traction, on an old video, is to just chop off a little bit of that video. It won't create a new video, but it'll get YouTube to re-index that video very quickly. So in order to do that, you can just use the YouTube video editor and just shave off like 3 seconds off an old video, and put another title on there, put some different tags on there, etc. And it'll be the same video, the same video URL, and you won't have to create a new video, but it's already on YouTube, and then YouTube will just re-index it and re-rank. Hey, it's a new word, re-rankify it, so maybe get better rankings. Yes, YouTube Buddy has a bulk option. I can't remember all there, but you can bulk add description, if you want to say add a video, one of your popular videos to all the descriptions and all the videos across all your channels. Say you have 500 videos on your channel and you want to add a popular video to the description of those 500 videos, then TubeBuddy is your tool to do that. So you can just go into TubeBuddy and then I don't remember exactly where it is, but if you look at my playlist, I think I have a playlist on TubeBuddy. I can't remember the title of it, but in one of those videos, it'll show you how to add a video across all your other videos in your description. So it's a great tool for that, for bulk descriptions. Let's see, how far did I get in my presentation? Okay, I mentioned about audience engagement reports. So just to kind of summarize quickly what I mentioned about the YouTube watch algorithm, it's what it means is that it enables people to keep watching your videos. So the longer people keep watching your videos, then they'll rank better and do better in the search engines. And then I mentioned about the different ways to increase that watch time, which is creating a compelling title, creating a descriptive thumbnail, creating a playlist, doing calls to action, optimizing your tags, and the different video techniques that you can use to increase the watch time, building your subscriber base and increasing the engagement of your audience with cards and end screens. And then also tracking your audience retention, tracking your watch time by looking at your YouTube analytics, particularly your audience retention reports and your audience engagement reports. And then some important things to keep in mind when you're looking at your watch time, or is not to try to game YouTube, the YouTube watch time, by creating longer videos. But I mentioned before that you could actually string 2 or 3 short videos together, and so you can increase your watch time that way, instead of just if you're just doing short videos. Because for myself, to create a 15 or 20 minute video, it's like apart from my live streams, it's probably it's like creating a whole webinar. So, but yeah, that's if you can go live, then you can easily do 15-20 minutes talking about your particular niche, or giving tips and tricks of ways that people can improve, improve things, or answering particular questions, from your audience. So yeah, live streams are definitely a way to improve your watch time, because people on there aren't, interacting. You're interacting with your audience, and you're giving tips to your audience. So that's. But otherwise, if you're doing regular videos, then just string several videos together. And then you definitely want to create videos that have compelling content, because if your content sucks, then people are not going to watch your video for very long. So that's why you have to look at those keywords that people are putting into the search engines to create videos around those topics. So then you know that people are going to watch those videos as long as you deliver the content. And definitely when you create your thumbnail, you definitely want to deliver the content that you provide initially in your thumbnail. So when people click on the thumbnail, they then want to see the content beyond the thumbnail, so beyond the first click. So if they go from your thumbnail, click over to your video, and it doesn't say anything about what you promised in the thumbnail, then you're going to see a very sharp drop off in the first 10 or 15 seconds. And that'll kill your watch time. So you definitely have to deliver the content that you promised in your YouTube thumbnail. And then the other tip is just not to link to an outside source during the playing of your video. because if you link to like an outside channel or outside source or outside website, that's going to kill your watch time. So definitely put that link at the end, or maybe at the beginning. You can say, stay tuned to the end where I got a great checklist, for you to download. So at least they keep watching all the way through. And then at the end of the video, then you can put that link to your website or to your blog in the end screen. So that means, they're going to watch they're going to watch 5 minutes of your video, and maybe in the last 20 seconds, which is your end screen, the last 20 seconds, they can subscribe, go to your website or blog or playlist, to watch more of your videos. So if you put a card during your video, then put it to another video, maybe a popular video that that has got a lot of views, or to a popular playlist. So that means when maybe they get bored with your video, they go over to the playlist and they keep watching more of your videos. You can even put a link to a playlist from another channel, or a link to another channel, because they started off watching. You're going to get credit. You're going to get YouTube will reward your video, because they started off watching from your video, and then they go over to another playlist on another channel. Chef's Thailand Travel says, I did a live stream this evening. Congratulations, it went well for the first time. I watched your tips about live streaming, but pity you didn't go into the tactical details. Had to figure that out all myself. Oh, well, that's no good. I guess it was mobile live streaming. Well, there's not too many details there with the mobile live streaming, but yeah, maybe you can mention the technical details if you got any tips on that. But yeah, I think I'm just trying to think about. Actually, I just worked on another video I'll be doing probably next week about how to improve the quality of your live stream. If you have connection issues, or lost connections, or blurry footage, etc. So I'll be going to more technical details, how to improve your live stream videos, because some people will be telling me that their live streams being blurry, and sometimes they've had delays and they've lost connections, etc. So there's going to be some tips and tricks in that video about how to improve that. Life in the Philippines, I don't know what you're referring to. Is that a good thing, and do you do it? Oh, okay. I guess you're talking about TubeBuddy. Yeah, I did actually do that. Use the bulk option occasionally. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes. I don't think you kind of want to do things that bring about the greatest effect on your videos. So when you talk about optimizing your videos, certain things are going to have a big effect, such as watch time. And there's other, I heard there's like I think 1 million lines of code in the YouTube algorithm. So watch time, they've revealed that, I think, in 2012, but there's a ton of other factors, probably secret factors, they're not going to reveal that make some difference. So in that respect, your watch time is a big thing, but your title, your tags, your playlists, all these things actually help to help you get engagement and help to improve the ranking of your videos. But I think the watch time is a big thing. And next week I'm going to talk about session time, which is another part of watch time, and I'll probably do a live stream on that next week about that. So how to improve your session times. Healing Meditation Portal says, delighted, I just so happen to see this in my notifications. Hey, good to see you, Healing Notification. Good to see you here. Okay, Sarah says, one last question. When you live stream, is it only the subscribers who get notified, or anybody who's on YouTube? Thanks for that question. I think it's Sarah. So when you live stream, is it only subscribers who get notified? Yes, the subscribers get notified if they've clicked on the bell notification, and then they'll get an immediate notification. And if they haven't clicked on the bell notification, then they do get an email about that. You'll see like a red dot next to the email, and then they can click on that and they'll go to your live stream. So yeah, your subscribers will get a notification. And I often find that people might be surfing the web and they go to your channel watch, they kind of binge watching some of your videos, then they'll also see your live stream. So I've had, on my live streams, I've had people drop into the live stream that were not subscribed, and I think they might have found it because they're on the channel homepage, or they're on somebody else's video, and then they saw it in the suggested videos. So yeah, mostly it's the subscribers. They receive notifications through email, and if you're not, there's a way to notify subscribers, or you can if you did like a YouTube live event instead of a mobile live stream, then you also have the option to grab the code from that YouTube live, and you can embed it on your website or in your social media channels, put it on Twitter, etc., and notify them ahead of time. And I think you also get a link there that you can send people. But on the mobile live stream, you do, I think if you click on the share option, then you can share the link on your social media channels. I don't do it because I just put it on my Facebook group page and send out an email. So on this live stream, I didn't send out an email, so I just kind of relied on subscribers, and I put it on my Facebook group. So if you're not part of my Facebook group, then definitely I invite you to be there, and you can interact with other people there, and we can check out your videos. So that's at facebook.com/groups/Tube Video Bootcamp. So I've also got a video course, a YouTube video course, tubevideobootcamp.com. If you want to learn, step-by-step instructions how to gain views and subscribers on your channel, how to grow your channel. But yeah, that Facebook group is there. Oh, 1 second. I'm just going to plug in my cable here. It says low battery, so just 1 second. Plug it in here. Okay, so good to go. Let's have a look at this other question you had. Healing Meditation Portal says, good to be here. Yeah, good to see a Healing Meditation Portal. I hope that answered your question, Sarah. I think it's Sarah. And let's see, Red Rocket says, Herman, how's your watch time on your live stream replays? Yeah, it's pretty good. I find that, Red Rocket, I find that my watch, people kind of, come on to the live stream, and then some leave, during the live stream, etc. But yeah, watch time overall tends to be longer than my regular videos, so that's good. Okay, it says I got a very bad connection. Can you all hear me still and see me? Because it says on my, when I plug my cable in, it says very bad, poor connection. So are we still good? Give me a yes in the comments there. Okay, most definitely. Thank you much. Okay. All right, I'll just continue here. It says still poor connection, so hopefully we're still good to go. Chef's Thailand Travel says, strange, you have 17,000 subscribers and only 7 are watching live right now. I have 4,040 live watches on my first live stream. How do you explain that? Well, I think that just depends on who is wanting to go be on your live stream. So it probably depends on the time of day, who you've notified, etc. So I'm not going to really worry about that. But yeah, congratulations on your live stream there, Chef's Thailand. Red Rocket says, fine on my end, we're good. Yes, okay. Oh, that's good to go. Good to hear about that. Okay, let me see if I got any more questions. Chef Thailand says, just got a tip. Just make it interesting the first 30 seconds. Don't use an intro trailer. People skip that. Yeah, it's a good tip. Yeah, if you put an intro trailer at the beginning of your videos, then people are not really interested in that. But put your intro trailer, maybe after you've said what your video is about, and then make your trailer, just maybe a few seconds, and then go straight into the meat of your content. So that means, but I'd say the biggest thing is that you promise what you put in your thumbnail. So if you put a particular title in your thumbnail, then you want to follow that up with the content on your video. Okay, if you've got any more questions, then let me know. Otherwise, we're going to conclude here. Okay, Healing Meditation said, after watching your videos on SEO tags, I spent hours last night trying to find good SEO tags. I cannot find any. I've only got 17 subs. Should I rethink my niche? Well, there should be some. Maybe you just have to expand on your tags. I would download the TubeBuddy extension, and then look at the tags of your competitors. You can, if you go into whatever your niche is, then look at the top 10 videos, and after you've installed the TubeBuddy extension, you can look at the tags of all your competitors, and that'll give you some idea what tags you can use, and also you can use some of their tags. And so I can't imagine that there wouldn't be that many tags unless you have a niche that nobody's interested in. So you definitely, if you're going to choose a niche, then you got to choose a niche that has got a lot of activity. So if you're thinking about what niche to go into, then you definitely want to do some research ahead of time. So say if it's on horse riding, then put that. Look at the top 10 channels on horse riding, and then also put that keyword phrase into the Google or YouTube search box, and look at all these suggestions. It'll probably come up with 10 suggestions there. The other tool you can use for that is the Uber Suggest, I think it is, and that'll also give you a lot of suggestions. And then also TubeBuddy is another great extension for that. So so just do some more research, and then look at the activity. Maybe look at forums, Facebook groups, etc. You can also enter forums plus keyword plus forums into the Google search box, and check out what kind of conversations are going on. Another one about social media channels you can look at tagboard.com, and put your keyword in there, and you'll discover what social media channels where people are talking about your particular niche. So tagboard.com is actually a good one for that, and so a lot of people might be on Twitter or Instagram, etc. You'll soon discover that. Chef Tyne says SEO tags on YouTube don't work. Maybe 5 years ago, but it can also help after a few. But it can help after a few weeks when people search for it. But you need the same tag and title, description, tag file. Okay, thanks for that tip. Yeah, tags are not a huge SEO factor, but I wouldn't say, well, get rid of them. But definitely put your title, whatever your title is, put that in the first tag, and then put your related keyword phrases for the rest of your tags. So that will help. And I would also put the name of your channel in your tags, so that when people watch one of your videos, then suggested videos will appear on the right side of your page. So tags are not going to be the number one factor regarding your ranking on your particular video, but as I mentioned today, watch time's a big thing. So creating compelling titles and creating an engaging video is going to be the biggest factor as far as ranking your videos. Healing Meditation says, TubeBuddy, I downloaded vidIQ. Thanks, I'll persevere. Yeah, good luck with that. And Yeah, I want to thank everybody for stopping by today and participating in this live stream. This is all about the YouTube algorithm for watch time, and I mentioned the 7 points there about how to increase watch time. And we have another question here: how to make SEO for YouTube. Oh, hi Tamal, it said how to make SEO for YouTube. I don't quite know what you mentioned by that, but definitely you want to look at my keyword research, how to find low competition keywords. Want to look at that video, and that'll give you great tips on how to find those keywords that maybe a competition is not using. And if you use low competition keywords, then it'll be easier to rank your videos. Hey, I want to thank everybody for attending today, and for subscribing. If you're not already a subscriber, then please hit the subscribe button. And definitely join the Facebook group. That's going to be at facebook.com/groups/2 video bootcamp. And yeah, you're definitely all invited to be there. So please have a great weekend, and we'll see you also in the next video. I'll have another video coming out on Monday. Probably I'll do a regular video talking about watch time for next week, and then another video is going to be on live stream, how to improve the quality of your live streams. And oh, hi Dutchy Tech. I need to get up earlier. Yeah. Yeah, definitely need to get up earlier. I guess, yeah, you're actually from New Zealand, I think. Yeah, so yeah, so probably need to get up earlier. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, thanks everybody for attending here, and I'll catch you next week. Next live stream will be next Friday for sure, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over here on the East Coast of America. Otherwise, we'll see you in the Facebook group, and if I don't see you there, then I'll see you on the next live stream or in the comments. All the best.